Good afternoon. Collective message. Please only take what resonates. Leave the rest for the best. And about our stress. Only take what resonates. If it don't resonate with you, just leave it. Right now we're in Daniel. Oh, my earrings just gone. We're in Daniel 8. And it's an end to oppression. So those who have sinned against you have made you feel those ways, there's an end to it. Before we get into it, obviously, Colette's got a channeled song. So the channeled song is, I Love You, Lord. Obviously, I can't sing part of me. It's part of my nature. My mum always tells me that she's not following back of me to X Factor. Should have been like my dad and been a singer. But obviously, I wasn't blessed with the voice. Right, so the channeled song is, I love you, Lord, for your mercy never fails me. All my days, you have held me in your hands. From the moment that I wake up until I lay my head, oh, I will sing of the goodness of God. So somebody is praying to God and they're singing and letting them know that all the life you, the Most High, has been faithful. And all of your life, it has been so, so good. And with every breath you are able, oh yes, you will sing of the goodness of the Most High God. Ashe. So it's an end to those oppressions, and somebody knows how you feel. They're hanging on, so don't give up. Keep on looking up. Somebody knows how you feel. Baby, oh yeah, they know how you feel. Hold tight, look around. When the world is buzzing and somebody knows how you feel. Don't waste another day crying, not now. I can see the hurt in your eyes. Don't waste another night holding tight. All of that right up inside. Do you think it's time to shine up and get it right? Never give up without a fight. There's no stopping what you've done. Use your mind and hang on. And don't give up. Just keep on looking up. Somebody knows how you feel. So continue to keep moving, keep going on. The Most High God knows how you feel. Because all of your life, He has been faithful to you. He's guided you, He's showed you, He's protected you, and He's getting you out of these prolonged, cruel and unjust treatments towards you. Preventing you from gaining opportunities. So those who was preventing you from gaining opportunities and freedom from oppression, they as not having unjust treatment towards their self now. So know they went treatment that you was had and what you was obtaining and holding on to. Because they was trying to hold on to your power, your thoughts and your feelings and your emotions. They mistreated you, but you interpreting the writing on the wall. So you continuously keep on interpreting the writings on these walls because it was written in an iron pen. So if it was written in an iron pen, how are we supposed to obtain these? We need to get in tune. So to bring all that to an end, to a lack of all that ill treatment that others brought towards you, or someone could see that you no longer wanting to desire all of those kinds of things that you previously did. The Most High numbered your kingdom and brought you to an end from those people. He removed you. He was your divine instrument of judgment. The meds of mercy and the battle between good and bad done towards you, weighing the balance. So justice is taking place. So those scales are just getting tipped. So you're just keeping the vision and the wisdom of all the things that you've been interpreting through dreams and the visions, particularly when it's hard times, and those are transcending and transforming, providing you with the guidance and knowledge and the understanding of yourself to be able to come from other people, from the things what other people have done. And this was there in times when they've done wrong to you, and it was shown by your spiritual team, because your spiritual team are whole almighty. They're guiding, they're protecting you. They continuously keep showing you signs and wonders. They give you all of this protection, and it's all from the divine, because you're the true divine feminine, divine masculine. And all the scatterings and all the wrongs and all the things that they did to you, they no longer around in this covenant. That was the old covenant. That's got an end to that. So all your life, the Most High God's been faithful. You was listening to His voice. He guided you, protected you, and it was time for you to get that new path. And allowing those who wronged you confront their failures towards you, to be able to reevaluate their relationships, for them to be able to look at their faiths, to be able to help strengthen theirs and identify their writings around their sacred trainings and traditions. And now they wanted to burn sage and copy documents and go in and gain in knowledge. They see you add, and they seen you had to go through it, through your transformations, through the spiritual growth, through letting go of those people, those places, those things, those situations, not allowing those people to be able to dismantle your thoughts, your feelings, enabling you to be able to keep on going forward. And now you are teaching. So now you're teaching those people. Because in order for you to have to go through things, they didn't realise that you've had to go through those struggles, those hard times. They didn't know the times that you were sat there in hermit. Yeah, you was out socialising and partying and enjoying yourself. Yeah, you was studying and working, doing your daily tasks and challenges. But all through that, you was learning, you was studying, you was gaining that knowledge, you was gaining that wisdom. You was looking at those signs. You was there to be able to do the things of the good, so good can follow. So you had your covenant and you changed it. You needed a new promise. You needed self-balance to be able to do good for yourself, to a restoration. Shushan, like a lily rose. Esther, you was the hidden gem. You was the star that never transformed into something that wasn't. You was a transformation to be able to take place that they didn't trust, that they couldn't say, that they'd lost the vision for. And you just kept trusting because you read the writing on the wall. You unlocked those codes. You had the sacred knowledge and the sacred wisdom. And you couldn't physically work and embody your energy because you're the energy of the goddess, Ishtar, love, war and fertility. Plot, Venus, beauty, harmony, with your feminine principles that you uphold. Caring, nurturing, providing skills, teaching, enabling, assisting, supporting. All of those positive things to be able to fulfill a luxurious life with compassion and stability while inhaling and inheriting positive and goods. Meanwhile, people was romanticizing and fantasizing with no values, out of pleasures, all while attracting the wrong. And now they're lacking in self-worth and self-love, and they need the help. 0044. They need encouragement for all their blocked lives to be able to be aligning their thoughts with positive thoughts and positive acts, only aligning with the universal energies to be able to build themselves to solid foundations just like you have. With those solid foundations finally intact, like the mind, body, bringing that transformative space, that divine force within you, gave you that best part of you to be able to build up your strength and your courage and your wisdom and your self-esteem. Even just to be able to do the little daily things that you do that people may take for advantage. They don't even realise the little pain and sufferings that you go through on a daily basis. They don't know about your health issues. I look like I'm perfectly fine, but I've got fibromyalgia. If you look at my fingers, you look at my hands, you look at my bones, some days I can get up and move, some days you can't move. They don't see those struggles. They don't know when you're on your hands and knees and you're asking for the guidance and protection and where that guidance and protection is coming from. And when you're getting these signs, they needing these signs because now they've got to go down by the river. They're waiting for the good Lord to pass their way. So now they've got to hold it firmly in place, their mind. They've got to go strong and gain a connection of love, a powerful experience that is rooted and connected deep within inside of us, you too, each and everybody. And it's providing us with a sense and a purpose, with clarity as to the new things within inside of you, from what you've had to let go, to be able to build yourself up, to become brand new. And they're seeing you shopping and shaping and presenting your way from the good and the bad. And it's impactful. It's actions, both good and bad, on both sides. And it's be able to provide you with a positive life of abundance of love and joy and peace and prosperity. So now they're looking for spiritual guidance. They're on their knees. They're asking the Most High God, please, because they didn't know how you did it. So they're asking for that spiritual guidance and offering for wisdom. Be able to teach them the lessons. To be able to open their eyes fully. To be able to be loving and caring and supporting and enabling them to assist you or even themselves. To be able to get back to be able to be attracting true positive things and identifying their flaws. And they're going through all of those current changes. It's that ebb and that flow, the challenges and the opportunities for change. So now they've got to wrestle with their own flesh and blood and the principalities and the wicked rulers in higher places to be able to identify themselves. So now they've got to be by that river to gain their revelations, to be able to set an appropriate vision, to be able to manifest the things back into their life that they need and they're wanting. This could be their true divine partner. This could be you. This could be a family member. And they have to be obedient to be able to sacrifice to the divine, to be able to take the actions in place for these new contracts for themselves. And some may be supplying with good knowledge for a good use, and they've got to continuously keep trying to provide a way out of those difficult situations. 111. So they've got to keep on manifesting and creating this and being careful and needing, but providing the care for you as well as themselves. But be objective of all those dumbfounders and divine masculines and females. Do not be influenced by the pressure of the personal feelings or opinions. That's considering and repenting and repeating, respecting the facts, not trying to keep on going around. Consider the facts of others, how they feel, the effects of the actions coming towards you, the attention or the accomplishment, success, succeeded, to be able to rattle your spirit, to get you upset, to show you these emotions, to make you go down in the dumps, to make you refine and restore yourself. Reflect on the actions taken or taken by you or somebody else. And you've got to work hard for this. And they've seen that you worked for after this, because they see you as like Archangel Gabriel. Like you're like a messenger, facilitator of communication. You're teaching them now. And they now want to bring the new things to you, to show you that they're learning, and they want to be able to show you what they've learned. And they may want to be embraced with pure love. And they might want to show you and provide you with materialistic things, or show you with care. They might want to be like a Virgin Mary, and come like they're coming with compassion. And they want to be complete with that compassion in the process, to be able to guide them, to be able to get that strength and the courage, to be able to come with the divine power, to show those transformations, the times and the changes that they went through, due to anger and hurt was caused by unjust and unworthy and unmeaningful ways that they put towards you. So now they're going through these things. The kings of Media and Persia, and they say your spiritual communication between the spiritual living things and the worldly world are connected. And they can see that you're a message and you're getting your clear messages from the divine. And various communications, verbal, non-verbal, body language, facial expressions, the ways that you speak. So when they come to you, these are the things that you'll be observing about them. So they've got to go through them spiritual struggles. And you will identify that they're going through those spiritual struggles. They're wrestling between good and evil. And now it's time for the good and the positive things to be able to embody out of them. For the good source, the divine source. For them solid foundations to be able to get growing through powerful fruitions. So it's like the Most High's guiding and protecting them and showing them the ways, just like He did with you. To be able to destroy and let go of those practices working against you that's not good, or you working against those practices what's not a good divine source for yourself. And it's getting you spiritually connected to the divine, to be able to magnify and celebrate all of those positive ways what the Most High God can bring you through. Because all of the life it shows you, the goodness that is shown to you, and the fulfilling life that is brought. And it's all within your heart for peace. And it's this way, the divine way, for you to listen and not have lack of vision. And it's for that spiritual growth and not to have that weakness through all that discouragement that you did have, the loss of strength. And in the faith, when you've lost that faith, but then you went back in because you was vulnerable and you found that. And they may have felt like they was able to take that vulnerability away from you to make you have lack and be in that spiritual attacks and have temptations, the spiritual defeat. But you know, you went through those transformations. You wasn't rebelling against the Most High. You knew He was faithful to you. He's been there all of your life. And now they may come looking in your way, looking weary and weak. They may even fear. They may be seeing the strength within you is so strong, like the kings, like you're in your king's business to come and serve. But they want to come and serve you now. They want to share. They want to invest. They want to demonstrate that the Lord's and the compassions, and they want to show their heart through the good resources of the time. They want to provide responsibility. They want to show you that they're coming up to be wise now. They want to be an advocate. They want to come and drive and work with you like a business owner on opportunities and share. And they're going to come with power and authority. They're going to go on like this strong, but really they're weary and the weak. But they have to put on that face towards you, because they've got to have that higher vision to come up, to be the last, because those that was first are last. And they had you, but failed to see your qualities, the love, the care, the providence that you provided, that's no longer available to them, that they don't know what to do. Because somebody knows. Somebody knows how it feels. Somebody now knows how you felt. Somebody knows that they've got to keep on moving. And they don't want to come from alliances. They want to be joining alliances with you. They want to come into a union for mutual benefits for both of you, to be able to nurture, share, provide. And they see you as the go, having the ability to navigate through these challenges. Your strength is resilience. They see your power. They see your worth. They see your skills, your abilities that you wasn't showing them at that specific moment in time. They didn't even actually know who you actually was. They just thought you were somebody who most probably had everything on a plate. They didn't see your struggles. They just seen your shine. And because now you stood on your own 2 feet, they see your abundance within you that you uphold on your own. And you don't need to depend on others. You just depend on the Most High God. And you have that strength for your solid foundations within your life to see your primal energies, maybe developments, changes you've made, the basic power that you hold within inside you. And it took it to come from the West endings. Them endings from them unknown thoughts and them unknown feelings to go through their awakenings now. So they've got to go from the West too, to go through theirs, to have those positive changes and those transformations, to be able to see your freedom for their own independence of their mind. They've got to make their art be free. Their mind's got to be clear. They've got to have that divine transformation to be able to take place. They have to stand near that water, keep calm, to be able to gain that stability, to be able to become a nurturer, to be able to become overwhelmed and let go of any stressors that they're not happy with and any physical or mental sort of things that's surrounding and straining them. So now they've got to have all these things let go because they'll keep on having anxiety and they can't breathe. And they've got to be learning how to do this breath work because the anxiety is taking over, because now they're losing the good thing, what they needed and they wanted. So now they're paying attention to all of these things because now they miss you and you, your smell, your sense, your feelings, and they're finding their ways to be able to ground themselves. So they don't show others how their true feelings. They put on that face just how they come on with that resilience and come on with that authority and power. And their emotions are weary. And it's daily. It's getting to them daily. And now they're struggling and they need to be able to look and tackle their issues. So now they're calling on the Most High God. Because that great own is a burden. And they're not feeling so strong and powerful. They're having instability, that ego death. 1, 2, 3. Progress, positive changes needed for that balance, for them to be able to come and communicate. Giving them courage to come and speak to you, to come and hold their self for their inner importance, because you are their inner importance. So they're trying to find their best ways to be able to come with that balance, to come back to you positive, correct, right, enabled, to be able to improve their communication skills, remaining optimistic, because they want to offer new opportunities to you, because they see you are the opportunity. They see the insight to your life. And now where you are and what you're on. But when they come to you, they need to speak to you, the what's, the where's, the why's, the when's, the who's, in order to be able to bring these new beginnings. For the duality, to be able to come back, to be able to give you more if they want more. But they can't come back if it's not correct. Because they've got to have these awakenings. And now they're coming back for brand new starts, for new transformations, for a new day. But it's a new day, so you've got to come with new shit. And they may burst back in, come in like nothing even ever happened. And they're wanting to open up a can of worms. But not those kinds of worms. They're a totally different set of kind of worms. And you want them to bust back the other kind of worms. But because your light alone dispels their darkness, due to the fact that the third person that they had trying to come, and they're trying to remove them, those emotional effects of the situations brought on by outside third-party sources, such as karmics, fake friends, family members, trying to dispel and put burdens on to them and cause burdens within your life and their life to be able to bring in them stress, which is draining them. So now they're gaining hope. They're wanting guidance through their enlightenment to who you are, to how you did these things. They see you're the true, authentic, divine feminine. They see you in their dreams. They be sending you messages in your dreams. They be telling you, can you see the vision? They're trying to uphold that vision. They prolonged the vision. They seen the vision. They just used it and oppressed it and put it in a different way and diverted it back in a wrong way towards you. So now they're trying to achieve this. They're trying to find special ways because they see you to be great. You're inspirational to others as well as to them. They see the hope that you hold within yourself through these difficult times you've went through. They see them bridges that you put through. They see you as a star. You are their hope. You are their stability. They've reminded of you each and every day. Through the chaos, they are feeling and wanting your force. They're seeking protection from all of those bad people that they put in front of your way, that stopped them, that restricted them, that disabled them. All of those eliminations of those people are coming, positive as well as negative. Now they're seeing them and facing all of those things. They don't even know what to do. They need that guidance to be protected and be back to you. They need to get felicitated. They're asking their ancestors how to come, how to communicate, how to take action. What means of the way can I take? What guidance do I need to be able to manage others, to be able to not mash up this thing, 2222, to be able to get that guidance, to be able to meet. They might even want to come and meet you at an event. They might even put an event in place to be able to make sure you're in that same place at that time. This could be with individuals. They could just might turn up, but just be wary because they may not even be waking fully and they may be coming back to start. They may even come with courage and come and speak and not speak the rightful things. Things that may be important that you need to know. They're trying to find a way to come back in your life, to have that harmony in the relationships. But when they come in, be discerning, because they may be working with others as well. And it not be the rightful people or places or situations that they want you to be able to work with, or you want to be able to work with for these new opportunities. Because you're the light and they need your source. So you've got skills and abilities that they need. So be sure to be clear, precise. Of those 6 C's of the communication, there's even 7. So make sure you put it in place. And they may try to come back like nothing happened. So just remember, you are the source. They need you. They love you. They want you. They don't know what to do without you. Somebody knows how you feel and they're hanging on to you. So continuously keep moving, because now they're on their knees. They're in R. Kelly movements. They're asking the Lord, do you hear my cry? Tears in my eyes, they can't deny. The hurt they've caused, the pain they've sown. They're begging for mercy and can't do this alone. I walk a road where shadows fall. Blinded by pride, I ignored the call. Hurt some, left some hearts torn. And now they're in a place and they're chasing after the world, but lost all of their ways. And now they're there with nothing to say. The weight of their sins is hard for them to bear, but they feel your love in the midnight prayer, on their knees, reaching out for the Lord's grace. So now they're wanting the need and your grace, the Lord's grace, to be able to get through these things, because you've come out of this oppression and you've left them. You've moved from their side, but they want to come back towards you. But it's finding a way to obtain that skill, to be able to come back to you. So there may be things they're hiding, there may be things they want to say. There may be people that might come in and disrupt this, but you just got to be observing anything and be aware. 5 to 6 weeks, look for the signs. So this person could come back in 5 to 6 weeks. Something could happen in 5 to 6 weeks. You just continuously keep looking for the signs. It says, I'm going to listen to you just know I'm slapping you each time I said you chat shit in my head. Be ready for the words to come. I told you this person may come back. They may not come with the right talk. But you just keep calm, keep cool, keep collective. Oh, I passed the test. They thought you wasn't going to pass. So you just let it go. Like a water off a duck's back. You know already. Hype, but it don't suit you. So don't be hype, because it don't suit you. We can be hype, the ghetto are her. We can be hype, but it don't suit you. This person could be hype, but it don't suit them. So you just listen to them, even if they come in like the roll hyper. Just listen, because you see their game. You've already slapped them 5, 6, 7, 8 times in your head. You already peeped their game. You've been in that line before. You felt things. You listen to your body. You listen to those signs. If you don't add to the plate, you can't eat. So if this person comes trying to trap crap, if they're not adding to the plate, don't make sense. They can't eat. But if it don't make money, it now makes sense. New faces, new places. So you'll be going to new places and seeing new faces. That person could have been in new places with new faces, which led you to have oppression, hurt and pain, and now causing you freedom to be able to move on. So now they're looking at the opportunities that you've got in your from them moving to new places. This right here, I call it self-love. They was dismantling, tried to dismantle you. Now they didn't work. They feel it, bruv. So now they're feeling what they tried to put towards you. They tried to dismantle you, put you through oppression. Now they're feeling oppression because you're out of it. Your actions was a reason to leave. So their actions was a reason for you to leave. So you had to leave due to their actions because of all that oppression, that hurt and pain, that unjust stuff that they put next door. So they could have been unjust with somebody next door. This could be something next door. You may need to look next door, but something will be next door. They could have been having just things with people next door. All the feelings I felt was gone. Come crushing back to me at once. I try to hide the way I feel. Truth is, they never got over you. Another wish was standing in your shoes. Alexa, please awaken my divine masculine. Yo, I got this off. Kelly, Kelly, Kelly. Yo, listen, Linda. Alexa, please awaken my divine masculine. They wanting what's in your contract. They thought they'd done the work. Monitoring spirits. They don't want you to sign. So these monitoring spirits try to take your things. Choose many choices. So you got to choose many choices. So you're just attracting and manifesting and creating things from the good Lord. So you've got many choices. My light is guiding my steps, spiritually guided. You continuously be spiritually guided and guiding your steps. 3 more. Gang affiliated. So this could have been gang affiliated that brought oppression to you, or gang affiliated that's bringing oppression to that person. You left me for someone you don't even really want. That's ego. So that person left you for somebody they don't want, and that was due to their ego, their pride, running after earthly things, showing off, thinking that they're done, don't follow no one. Meanwhile, you just don't follow no one. Continuously keep being you and your true self, brethren. Nobody make nothing stress up your backside. You get me? Created bull crap and can't get out of it. Oh, now they're on their knees asking the good Lord, please get me out of this. I want me to go to G's.